This Olympiad math question. So the question says, what is the value of x if x raised to the power of x equals to 2 raised to the power of 2048? How can we tackle these questions? Let's go. So to start that, we are going to say x raised to the power of x equals to 2 raised to the power of 2 bracket 1024. So I'm only breaking this down. This 2048 divided by 2 to give us 1024. So if you divide by 2 and you multiply by 2, you get 2048. So we have x raised to the power of x equals to, now 2 raised to the power of 2 is 4. So we can write 4 raised to the power of 1024. Right? So we repeat the process again by saying x raised to the power of x equals to 4 raised to the power of, now 1024 divided by 2 will give us 512. So we can write it as 2 open bracket 5 raised to 512. Okay. Also, now we have x raised to the power of x equals to, now 4 raised to the power of 2 is 16. So instead of 4 raised to the power of 2 times this, we can write it as 16 raised to the power of 512. Okay, then we repeat the process and say x raised to the power of x equals to, now 16 raised to the power of 512 divided by 2 can be written as 2 times 256. Okay, 2 times 256 will give us 512. So we have x raised to the power of x equals to 16 raised to the power of 2 will give us 256 raised to the power of 256. So by comparison, we can tell that x is 256 if you are comparing the base or you are comparing the power. So therefore, x, quickly look at this unconventional indices problems. Okay, so the question says 2 raised to the power of x plus 2 raised to the power of x plus 2 raised to the power of x equals to 192. All right, so to solve this question, let's assume that this 2 raised to the power of x equals to a. Remember, if you have a plus a plus a, it will give us 3a. So I'm going to apply the same thing here by saying 2 raised to the power of x plus 2 raised to the power of x plus 2 raised to the power of x will give us 3 open bracket 2 raised to the power of x equals to 192. So from here, we divide both sides by 3. So we have 2 raised to the power of x, 3 open bracket 2 raised to the power of x divided by 3 equals to 192 divided by 3. So 3 will cancel 3 here. Then we have 2 raised to the power of x equals to, okay, 3 in 192 will give us 64. Right? So from here now we have different bases. So to be able to find the value of x here, we write 2 raised to the power of x equals to 2 raised to the power of 6 will give us 64. It means when we keep multiplying 2 by itself in 6 places, we are going to get 64. So from here, since the bases are equal, we just equate the powers. Okay, so the power here is x, while the power here is 6. So the final answer is x equals to 6. So you can check by plugging in 6 here. We have 64 plus 64 plus 64. It will give us 192. Thank you. Good afternoon. So today we are going to quickly look at a question from the past y question. The question simply says, find the value of x, y, and z respectively, for which this x2y, z9 is equals to 412, 3, 9. Okay, so looking at this question, this is equality of matrix. Okay, so two matrices has to be equal if their if their uh, the elements are equal, if their corresponding elements are equal. Okay, so this is 2 by 2 matrix and this is also 2 by 2 matrix. So if two matrices are equal, then their corresponding elements are also equal. Okay, so in this case, very simple. So the first element here is x, and the first element here is 4. So we can simply say x equals to 4, and that's all. Then also, the second element here is 2y, and also the second element is 12. So since they are equal, we are going to have 2y equals to 12. So from here, we divide both sides by 2. Y will give us 12 all over 2, and y will give us 6. So x equals to 4, y equals to 6. So what do you think the value of z will be? Okay, the value of z will be 3, because it's element against element. First element in the second row against the first element in the second row. So in this case, z equals to what? Z equals to 3. So therefore, our final answer will be x equals to 4, y equals to 6, and then z equals to 3. That's it. Thank you.